Hello everyone, welcome back to Wildermyth. We're still very early in Chapter 1 of the Age of Ulstrix, but our group has a name now. We're the Spiders of the Veil. So let's see what the Spiders of the Veil can get up to. We have... yeah, okay, so... we have this new site, which... basically, at the end of each chapter, the sites that you have secured produce resources which you can use to buy upgrades. So we'd like to secure the site. However, I would like to send Meather out on some scouting missions because he's much better at that. So I want you to travel to here? Is that how I say this? No. I want someone to scout this. And the person is going to be just Meather. He does it quite quickly. And the others... so he now has an assignment, but time is still paused until all of my heroes have something to do, so we're not wasting time. We could scout some of these other tiles, but one thing I know for sure I want to do, is secure this site. I should be walking the trail, scouting and scouring for more of them. Yeah, you will be. And you can choose to do it quickly or slowly. I don't know. I think we might as well take the item, right? You go slowly, you get the item. So what's the difference? If I... let's say I assigned just Gari, because he's twice as good as Amma. It's 47 days. If I assign her, it's 70 days. Quite a long time. If I go back and say secure the site, like... but I want to go quickly. How much more quickly is it? It's about twice as fast. Right? Yeah, about. I don't know. Like, on the other hand, we kind of just want to go to all the sites. So... but I want my scout occupied scouting and the other people occupied doing stuff they're good at, right? So I think I'll do a slow... no, we don't have time, right? Because, like, the more time we take, the stronger the enemies get. But I do want to secure all of these sites. So I guess I'll just have these three quickly secure it. So they can move on to something useful afterwards. So now that everyone's assigned, they're doing their stuff and time is passing. Okay, so there is, as you might expect, something going on here. If I send you to scout, yeah, 8 days travel time, 14 days complete. I don't know, maybe I could have done it the fast way? I'm just gonna see if I can get away with 2 scouts here. Yeah, not really. I mean, I can, but I was trying to get 2 scouts done without wasting too much time. I'm not sure whether this is save time or cost time. If I sent you guys to scout here, how long would that take? 35 total time, huh? Or is it... I don't quite understand how it works. If I said I wanted you to scout here... I don't know. We don't need to prepare any defenses, I don't think. Let's just move them in here. Honestly, like, just the 2 of them could probably take this site, now that I look at it. So maybe that's what they'll do. They'll follow behind while he scouts more, if possible. Let's see how that goes. We have our warrior and our mystic. I mean, it's a little dangerous. I should have checked the difficulty level of this, but I think it should be okay. Heart of Stone. It's by different people, Jeremy Bernstein and Douglas Austin. Old formed caverns stretch beneath Asalian's dream loom? Let's walk closer, right, Gary? Only her own back barking echoes answer her. Oh, okay, back barking echoes. Got it. Gary? Retracing her steps in the dark, Amma searches for any sign for a trail partner. Gary! And she will soon find an off-branching path, slashed in the cave wall, perhaps by ice. An almost triangular crevice, and beyond is a tight, twisting tunnel. Below, in the coldening ground, in the fungal glow. Yep, that's exactly the thing I ought to be doing by myself, me and the unspooky mushrooms. Oh, and the treasure cave, which is, I suppose, what this is. Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell, a heart smell, the heart of the mountain. And at first glance, he thinks a massive gray man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But he realizes, what is that? The old monster. Solemn rock, cut and graven. I wonder, to whom were you meaningful, rock guy? The world must have changed a lot while you were down there. And I do wonder if there's a reality in which I don't at least pluck at that gemstone. Oh no, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You're practically daring me. He pries out the gem. Or he pays it a small honor and goes. Or he mixes minds with the old grim statue. Yeah, I mean, he's a mystic. Let's see what happens. You bored? Sure. The first searching tendrils of himself, Gari extends, and he finds surprisingly easy purchase. You seem courteous, even your solemnity. I'm in good hands. Crackling whispers flood the mind. I'd be reluctant to give secrets away if I was a god, especially to someone who looked like me. Karg, Bothak? Okay, it's just saying nonsense words. Ag, Bothak seems important to this rock, apparently. Do you want me to redo my outfit, maybe? Go stony with it? Then words come. Etch themselves on the cave walls of his consciousness. Hallowed are the hills, the underhills, the canyons, and the crust. Ah. In a cloud cavern, a dream wind blows. Hallowed are the heights, and the ways I cut for water. Hallowed are the water's bends, and streams and pools, supplying the needs of all color-springing things. But what are you? When the first rock divided, there was the spirit I am from. There is no fit measure for the power I wield. I originated. I was creation's own idea. But no, where there is shape, a blade has been. Hallowed are the hands that out of the makeless solid trim space for existence. Whipping back around him is the air and matter of the cave. The statue's eyes have dulled. Hey, wait, what? Ugh, gods, I guess. The bonds interfusing them flag, fray, and flutter. But there's something new, something now gleaming on the ground. You've been good to the world. If you need help, and I see a way, I'll help. Gari accepts the old god's offering, and he goes. Gari! Amma, that you? Do you wander off like that a lot? Reunited, they move on, and soon emerge to fight another desperate fight. So he got, a spell damage thing. That seems sick. It's too bad he's already got this talisman? Oh, this was the one he got for free from that other fight. Well, it's obviously stupid to give it to anybody else, so it's better than 5 block for sure, I think. Extra damage dealt by interfusion abilities. Amazing. So, hang on. Can I look at his model somewhere and, I click here? No. I want to see, what he looks like currently. Yeah, so is this his little talisman? It's attached to the spoon? I guess. An earth shell talisman. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, now this thing goes here. Okay, cool. And hopefully they survive this combat, despite not bringing the hunter with them. Combat modifiers. All heroes have fortitude, 2 temporary hit points. Okay. Ooh. So there's 2, like, I don't know, mummies or something? And a ranged mummy. So we have a Woken Slinger, loading a sling and swinging it round. Panic rises in its slack face until the stone flies. A shuffling walk, gummy grunting mouth, heavy sword held firm. These 2 different colors, or are they the same? I don't know. So those are the 3 enemies we can expect to encounter, I guess. But we don't have to be very aggressive. We can kind of try to scout ahead. But slowly. Stay in cover. A tree! What do trees do? Oh, it's a dead tree. He has some ability involving trees, and I still haven't figured out what it is. I'll interfuse with... I mean, where are the enemies, exactly? Up here, I guess. So this seems like a reasonably useful rock, right? What are my advanced infusions? They're all just tree stuff, right? Plants and trees. Yeah, okay. So that's a plant. Okay. The dead tree doesn't count. It's wood. It's not a tree. So I could, like, take this plant, but no one's going to be over there. I don't know. So we'll interfuse this stone, I guess. And get behind it. Okay, no one seems to be coming. There it is. What is the range on Vine Wrench? Not nearly far enough. Ooh, but dealing damage and pinning enemies is pretty cool. This guy has no armor. So Splinter Blast is not very good. 5 damage, or 3 to 5 damage. Yeah, or range 5. I don't think 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's bushes in range, so I couldn't use Wild Grasp to pin him. So I guess I'll just bonk this guy, but first, actually, let's interfuse here as well. Aha! So now, if I wanted to, I could discus from here to... No, this guy's still not in range? I thought maybe he was. Because discus, like, hits... It's like a... It hits twice. It hits one enemy, then bounces off and hits another. Doesn't seem like I have that option, though. I'm going to go ahead and spend an action withdrawing from this stone. Doesn't seem like I'm going to need it, and I want to have the slot free for other stuff. And bonk this guy, I think. Five range. I mean, I think I could stand here. And Overwatch, which is called Guardian. Oh, so clever! These enemies are too smart. I didn't think they could figure... I didn't figure that out. Oh man, what a dummy. Okay, but now Discus is pretty good, right? So he'll hit both of these. But I could maybe run to better cover first? Or run away, let's say. And interfuse, I don't know, with this rock? Actually, this... Sure. This gives me the option to hobble enemies, which could be nice. If they come down this way. I'm going to try to help out with both of these guys. Great. Now, what's her ability? It's like the next... any attack against her within one turn. So she can... as long as she gets this guy killed, which, I mean, he's wide open, should be possible. He was attacked, I guess, from this direction last turn? So I want to be here? To get the flank? Oh, you missed me. I'm untouchable. Yeah, I mean, let's just grab this stone, I guess. He doesn't have armor. So I guess I just want to discus him. Let's maybe move behind more cover, though. Oh, is that? Look at that. There's a little arrow here, which I think means he was attacked from this direction this turn, maybe? To help you know how flanking works. Yeah, the two of them can totally handle this without the hunter. More efficient to have him just scouting, I guess. Stunt chance. Let's give that to the hunter. Meter. Stunt is crit, basically, as far as I can tell. And I assume hunters have some synergy with that, right? It's sort of classic, you know, ranger type of thing. Calamities. So there's... Woken Slingers, if we encounter them again, have extra armor. Fine. We shouldn't encounter them that often, because this campaign is centered around Gorgons. There are some deepists, but not that many. Okay, great. So we can secure this site then. And we can just keep, I think, going quickly. Because we want them to be able to have time to go clear out the places that get scouted. He scouts a little bit faster than they secure, but not a ton faster. So we have Amwanyusa Forest, which is where exactly? What? Huh? It doesn't look like it's here. Oh, wait. Okay, so there's the name of an area and also the name of the structure in that area, I guess. So this is Amwanyusa Forest containing Janania Earthworks, I guess. Okay. I don't think he should assault a level 3 site by himself. Seems very reckless. But these two... Oh, they're already doing their thing. Back. We can't go into mountains. They're impassable. We can scout this out. Oh, yeah, so this just... I didn't read this last time we secured a site. It seems to say basically the same thing all the time. It's been cleaned and put in good order, with time left for a few days of comfort. It'll return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. We get fabrics and spell threads. These are things you use to buy upgrades. Who gets a torch? I guess... Alma? I don't know what she would use it for. Honestly, I'm going to salvage it. The one person who wants a torch already has one, and I like spell. Spell thread is handy. Yeah, it's it's for buying upgrades for mystics, basically. You guys are done, so you should go there. Yes, let's go. I mean, I guess I might as well just issue them the attack job, right? Sure. I'm not going to change my mind about it when they get there. Yep. Shy and the Shadow. Weird day for me. You? I don't know. Wish I could talk to a Gorgon right now. Share a pie, you know what I mean? Really? Why? I feel like it gets too simple sometimes. Climb this hill and fight, cross this river and fight, sweat, bleed, die. It's not easy, but it's simple. Sometimes I think it should be more complicated. Sorry. Don't want to talk, maybe? Yeah, no, Oh boy. Let's warm up the vocal cords for this one. Screw! Okay. Godoro. Is that like a rat or something? Kersplash? You couldn't string much sleep together. Since we entered these thickets... Sorry, I did notice. So, I mean, don't get far from me if you can help it. I'm better rested. Yeah, but I'm good, thanks. These two, they don't have a relationship, right? They might develop one since they're working together so much. There's a bunch of hissing and who knows what's going on there. And Sprowl. There's wild cats? Or spirits of some kind? Did we pick the wrong house? This is the screamy one, right? Don't even know what's... Yeah, that definitely looks like a cat. This is some sort of devil or fairy? Watch it. And it ran away. Hey. Is it sad that his playmate ran away? That's a sweet interpretation. It does look to be sulking, doesn't it? But it's hard to know why. Owner's not home? Was someone forced to abandon their house? Maybe buy this weird little bloom thing? Look to have left in winter. It's only the warm weather clothes that are left. He's petting it. I'm not imagining it. The thing's depressed. Maybe, but let's not be the ones to wipe a tyrant's tears. Well, it doesn't seem to hate us. I'll keep my wand steady all the same. Oh, wait, look, she came back. Am I fooling myself? I just feel like... Is it... Maybe that the cat keeps bothering this thing? I don't know, there's this. Everything alright? A little book. She's reading a cookbook, a ledger, a diary? 1 second. A journal, notes, records of a lengthy project. Can I try and read some? I'm curious, yeah? So it starts. Day 1. Today I start my dark little spell journal. So it's, yeah, a spell journal. Flipping through, there's lists and diagrams, drawings, but it goes on. I shall here document, lucidly and diligently as I may, my preparations, my processes, and my observations. I do not yet know if, how, and to what effects the spell shall succeed, but I am resolved in my course to see it through. And there's an amendment. See it almost through. The final turn scares me. It's frightening magic we channel! Exclamation point. You're saying the person wrote out No, of course not. A cramped indoor hour passes. Day 10. The spell is cast, and yet today she languishes, same as yesterday. Sleeps and raises her eyes blearily like a cat 9 times her age. Her voice gives unfaltering life to the writer's unstylish lines. Day 34, I grow sure. Small signs that seemed like delusions at first. Manufactured meanings sprouted of a woman's hope-wild imagination. They're like letters retraced, becoming starker, clearer. Things are changing. Herb dust, the seeped-in smoke of incense, books and their book covers, the tired beams of rosewood. These soft old cottage smells combine. Blanket weight, the mold odor sinks around their shoulders, growing especially comfortable in this place and time, like winter warmth. Last entry. Noticing shorter sentences, clipped thoughts, I guess, which tells me this person was struggling with their own awareness. Well, and there's also this first line. Day 62, my brain's become a fiddle string. As vibrating, focused, lonesome as that, my mind narrows, and every thought is a pressed note along that stingling single strand. A solitary stem from which not every sound or contemplation I would once have easily produced may now flower. From which? Okay, there's certain sounds and thoughts you can't make anymore. Someone likes metaphors. Perhaps old age would have always been like this. At least Shy continues to mend. For the first time today, she ate with gusto. The whole herring I brought her. I've gone back into my old diaries to check. It's been just over 2 years. And as I must have noted previously, it's this extended span of smallest changes I find most heartening. The pattern and pace speak to me of momentum. A steady motion that may carry forward far into the future, if never near forever. I find myself fearing the end. But fear, too, is a new darling of mine, mortal fear. Fresh and clear and bright, it confirms for me that the world keeps its bargains. She strengthens as I waste down. This fate is what I wrought for myself, and for her. Let's not be sad. And though it appears the tweaks I made failed, I think of that midnight orchid I so arduously hunted and harvested, so carefully separated, that those efforts have done nothing to mitigate or smooth out the transfer of my years. Let's not get down about it. Wish this? No, I don't know. I feel for her, though. It's a rough one, kind of, huh? But, I'm quite free of any regrets. Gratitude is what I feel. If you are reading this, believe me, mostly I am grateful. Now I wish to say, if you see Shy around, chase her off. That cat will live 1,000 years. I don't know where she'll go, but don't let her waste her new life here. For here I will soon be bound. To what extent I shall eventually diminish, it seems hard to guess. I suspect I shall be nothing but a shadow soon. Lightless, thoughtless, meaningless, and without memory, a shade. May you live long, dear reader, never needing to learn the lengths you'd go to save the ones you love. She signs her name, Nesia Sedge, Foolish Witch of Lankmeadow. Brave, this woman, and sad. Then this shadow thing is what's left of her? Yeah, that's a sad story. Both choices are not unreasonable. You know, the cat wants to hang out with its owner, and the owner wants the cat to have a better life. I think we should give the cat a better life. Let's do what the lady wanted. Lead her cat away from here. I only hate to think of leaving her alone like this, peaceless. Forever? Well, I sort of imagine she would fade away to nothing before too long. Yeah, but what's... Burn it appears to me to be what she's asking. Now, Burn the journal? I'd burn it. Setting fire to a book is never as easy as it sounds, but Amma gets the oven hot enough. Page corners catch and the flames start to eat. When the heat is high, with a kind of hunger, the shadow leaps, joins the black river, flowing into a wide and already smoke-dark sky. A little later, here's the cleft hill. Means it's danger time. Is this the cleft one? You don't think this one's cleft enough? Here's the cat. So we can give one of them a cat. I feel like a witch sort of person should have a black cat, right? We'll give it to... what's his name? Gari? We're not the type to be wrong, either of us, are we? And that is the story of how Gari met Shai. They'd go together wherever thereafter they went. How nice. So there's a rager, a raccoon, and a roe here. And this thing. Defeat all foes, catch the spirit. Optional. Catch it before it disappears. So... I had a mission like this in my 2-player game, and I couldn't figure out, like, how you're supposed to catch the spirit. I got a character next to it with an action point available, and there was no, like, prompt to do anything to it or whatever. We might as well get moving, I think. How much health does it have? It has 6 health and 4 warding, so... In principle, if I could find a way to pin it, maybe? That might be helpful. I mean, I don't love attacking it, obviously. This pins a single enemy for 2 turns. That seems like a great use of your time, right? It only does 2 damage, which is magic damage, and this thing has 4 warding, so... It'll basically just ignore that. I can't. Because it's not an enemy and I'm not allowed to attack it, I guess? Huh. Well, I'm just going to charge up here and hope for the best. We'll be behind cover. So I caught it. You just have to stand next to it. I don't know why it didn't work before. Leaf Spirit, be still. We're not going to hurt you. So, we can either turn our Tier 0 axe into a Tier 1 Leaf Axe or gain 1 Legacy point. I'm pretty sure this is a better upgrade. And I get a Leaf Axe. How sick is that? Done. So 1 more damage, and it's a leaf elemental attack, I guess, instead of a basic attack. The Old Jaw of Plow Creek. Huh. Oh, because it's a leaf, its stunt effect is to give 2 temporary health to yourself? I guess. So when it crits, it gives you health? Okay. Sure. This is a lame name. The Bear Cleave. These... I want something to do... Oh, Rage Hue? Sure. I mean, it is an axe, even if it is made of leaf. At least this just talks about being a psycho with it, which is what she likes to do. Okay, I think we're just going to kind of do nothing here. God, he's so much slower than she is, huh? Turns out we don't need to be in that thing after all. This is a door, right? I assume? Sure looks like a door. Yeah, okay. This is cover. I don't know if I want cover or just to like be completely actually out of line of sight. I think he's pretty hittable from here. I don't understand how like walls work as cover. I don't understand how cover works at all, honestly. Maybe it's in the help. How to play. Cover. Provides protection to adjacent units. Attacks passing through the scenery have a chance to damage the scenery instead of the unit. Oh, interesting. Okay, got it. So that's simple enough. Armor and warding prevents damage from physical, can be shredded. Warding prevents damage from magic attacks. All wardings are refreshed at the start of your turn, so it's like armor that can't be shredded. Okay. Interesting. Interfusion. Okay, it doesn't say there's a limit of 2, but that's how it seems to be so far. Walling. Okay, so flanking. Yeah. Ah, it makes you a 100% chance to hit, is what it is. Okay, that's nice. Invisible unless an enemy walks directly into them or searches near them. Wow. And attacks ignore armor. So a legacy point is used for various things. Jobs. Time is an important resource, yes. We're making good use of our time, I think. Undo? Can be used to reverse movement action several times per mission for accidental movements. I haven't noticed that. Oh, it's this here? 2 remaining. I see. Okay, that's good to know about. It doesn't tell me what the difference between good cover and partial cover is, though. Even though I just looked at the help entry for what cover is. You know, I honestly think taking this statue might do more harm than good. It's got pretty bad range. It would only work on an enemy that's... Well, you know what? Actually, maybe I will. I'll plan to, like, open the door and then hide behind this rock, rather than charge in there. Prepare an ambush of sorts. There's not much scenery in there that I can use. I can discus this guy, which is pretty nice. That's bricks. This guy charges through scenery. And he can move twice and then still attack. So I had the dream of like, oh, you know, what if I bopped this guy with a discus and then like stood here to flank and finish him, right? But then I'd be exposed to this. I don't know, how much damage is discus doing? I mean, it looks like a kill, right? Yeah. And there's one other enemy we haven't seen, right? I think so. So I'm gonna get back here. Ah, there it is. Wall up and Guardian. Looks like a decent discus, right? Can I hit both of them? Yeah. Oh, there goes our cover. Oh, I should have interfused with something else on the way. Whoops. Wasted a turn, kind of. But this flank is a guaranteed kill, and that makes her a guaranteed dodge the next attack. So that seems pretty cool. Kind of a weird choice to move like that, but sure. Alright, what do I have available that I could interfuse with usefully? I mean, this looks pretty nice, right? Because it sets up a flank. Do any of these... Actually, I mean, just using the lamp to blind an enemy, range 3, is that close enough? I don't think it will reach, actually. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll interfuse this as well, then. The stone fox statue. I can't reach him because there's a wall here. Oh no. This is why I wish I could check this kind of thing, right? I could attack scenery, but that's not what I want. Ugh. Okay, well, we're going to take a little damage here. For the first time this campaign, I think, right? I mean, we might block it. We might get lucky. What happened? Why did he take damage for walking there? Did he walk into his own corruption or something? I'm confused. Huh. Well, let's withdraw from this. Interfuse here to get a flank in. Assuming he had lived through that, then I would get a flank with turn. Maybe I should have done it the other way, because his attack does 5, and I think hers only does... No, it does 5 as well. Amma Noxtrange is now a Bloodhorn warrior. So Greenhorn makes sense. I've never heard of Bloodhorn, but okay, fine. She gets better stats. As a swift action, she can start a fire on an empty tile, or break a piece of scenery, being 1 damage to all foes adjacent to it. Could be something. Perform 2 reaction strikes per turn. We're not really doing that. Every other turn, she can knock an enemy up to 2 tiles away. Doing damage for each armor she has. Huh. Or we could upgrade Untouchable. I mean, we can buy her some armor, but not for a while, right? Her armor kind of sucks for now. I think it's all of this kind of sucks. I think. I mean, I don't know. Untouchable is still... I guess upgrading Untouchable is pretty handy. Like, it's nice to use it when you know you have a plan to, like, dot to shrug off the next attack, but if you just get this buff and don't get attacked and carry it over till next turn, that's pretty good. Carry it over till, like, you can then charge in more recklessly, maybe? It certainly is, like... All these other things increase, kind of like, they give me something to do I couldn't do. This just makes it easier to do a thing I can already do. It's not really increasing my total damage output. Or, you know, damage soakability or whatever, whereas these would be. She doesn't have much use for fires yet. Maybe she would in the future, but... I don't know. I mean, I'll take Backslam. It's a swift action every other turn, so, like, it's damage for free. Right now, not very much damage, but in the future, maybe. A weapon. Well, so we have a tier 1 axe on her already. We could give her a tier 1 spear as well, so she has both options. That would be fine, I think. Or he give Gary a weapon, but, like, he doesn't usually need one. Yeah, giving her a little bit of extra range could be something, maybe. Oh, if you Guardian with this, can you actually hit things at... How does that work? An enemy to come within range. So I think Guardian with a spear actually, like, reaches... them before they get adjacent to you. You get to attack them. A named place. So then 2 reaction strikes per turn could actually get to be meaningful, right? If we had taken that ability. We've been very fortunate today. No battle ever promises you that. We should name this place. You mean Ganania Earthworks? This it already has a name? Well, sure, that's the overall place. What about specific clearing or cliff? You think they have names? I bet not. I bet they'd love the attention. Anyway, a little commemoration never went amiss. The top of a nearby mound of stone seemed to fit Gari's vision. It practically calls out for a name, don't you feel that? I've been thinking on this for a while, and Victory's Guard feels appropriate. You have an official process for this? One makes one's own. The place will know. I wonder if this is related to his having, talked to the god of shapes and rocks, or... I don't know. Gari lit a tiny fire on the crag as the sun stretched out, building small piles and saying a few words. Amma wondered if he was talking a little too animatedly to the rock. But when he came back down, something did feel different. The company took a moment to take in Victory's Guard on their way out, then continued on, hiding small smiles from Gari. One small smile, presumably. Wait. Oh, this... I thought this was a combat, but no, it's a calamity. So Gorgon, the row, now has extra armor, and warden. Fine. So y'all should secure this site. And I still think just being quick is a good idea. Yeah, go for it. Borsey Press Timbers has been revealed. So this place is strength 4. I think that's because it's infested? I don't quite understand how infested... Okay, maybe it'll tell me. Infestation. Infested tiles are unsafe. Infestations increase the strength of the source threat, can ambush groups of 2 or 1 heroes, and over time will spread and turn into an incursion. You can clear infestation by taking out the source or by sending a group of heroes to patrol the tile. Yeah. But... why is there this picture here? I don't know. I think... let's send Meter to help with this. Not because, like, they need the help. By the time he gets there, they'll be almost done. But I don't know. I don't really want him risking himself, and it would be nice to have a group of 3 to assault this more dangerous site. It's only strength 4, and we've been handling 3s. We could save more time by having him move on, I think. Well, certainly we could. I think it would be safe-ish, but... not sure. Just to make... yeah, I don't know. These fights are still super easy. You know what? Let's just scout this. Get out of here. Try not to get ambushed, will you? Okay, he did it. He got away. Yep, it's been cleaned up. Same text we always get. And an item. Oh. I thought we said to salvage it quickly and not find an item, but we found one anyway. Okay. It's an artifact. Does more damage than a regular bow. Well, that sounds nice, and it's tier 1. So yeah, his damage goes from 3 to 5? Seems amazing. So artifact is like it's a tier 1 bow, which would, I think, do 4 damage. Artifact is its type? Which means, like, whereas Leaf had the type of, I don't remember, something. Well, it's also an artifact. No, this thing's an artifact. It's saying what would happen if we, anyway, whatever. I'm gonna obviously give this the only guy who uses bows. Don't just call it strongbow, it's a dang all artifact, man. I don't understand what stunt damage up by 1 means when, like, the old one had 1 and... oh, there's a 2 written there, it just got mushed up into this text, I see. Yeah, let's give it a real name. Oh my god. These are so... ambitious. There you go, it's the Hawk Quill. That's a good name. Great. Claim it. What's happening? They have finished. So I think we'll just send them in there, and, you know, until I have a combat that's threatening, I'm going to keep doing it in groups of 2. They could get ambushed on their way in, I think, which would be bad, but whatever. The Gambler. One of the forest trails dribbles into swamp, disappearing among pools and rooty trunks. Dragonflies garble the air with their wings and whirs. We shouldn't have to scout places like this. Whatever's lurking here is probably just too incompetent to escape. You're a feeling man, aren't you? Maybe an easy mark, says question mark, question mark, question mark? Is that a sword she's got pinned to her sash, or... Huh? Hmm? Is it like a wizard kind of thing going on? Those look like wizard robes, right? Dangerous to sneak up on folks. Oh, don't be like that. I'm not even armed. My name's Stone Bright. No, Sloan Bright. Some there are that call me Lucky Sloan or the Silver Step Lady. Some just call me the Gambler. Wow, I'd love to work out a name train like that one. Oh, it gets exhausting sometimes. Sometimes I like going unknown. Unknown and unmeasured. You didn't, though. I appreciate a good persona, that's all. We all want one that folks will tell tales about. I'm getting some honesty, aren't I? That's rich coin between folks like us. Sloane produces a small box, banded in bright brass. Behold! She sets it on a stone. A chance meeting reminds us that chances are fleeting. Here's a little betting box. How about 2 strangers wager together in the wet marsh? The game is guessing what's inside? And your word is your wager. You'll pay what you'll say. I see. You'll pay what you say. So I guess what you're saying is if I choose this, for example, 70% of the time I'll gain a trinket, but 30% of the time I'll lose a trinket? Seems like a very bad bet. Precious materials, the essence of life itself. I don't think we would want to gamble a life. Let's just guess it's a trinket. No need to go crazy. A trinket, you say, or, you know, some worn article, like my Suncedar sash here. Open it then. Meether flicks the lid open and spies the small treasure nestled inside. Truly an extraordinary guess. I'm tough to fool. Sure you want to part with it? You wagered and won, that's the rules. Also, it wasn't something I cherished. One in Windy Crossing off a mountain singer. Rattling dice until our palms blistered and bled. Hey, what's your name? Did you say it? Meether Westerkiss. Not really bled, though, right? To think you beat my betting box, annoying. Fare you well, Meether Westerkiss. May fortunes find us on a drinking bench someday. We got a Necklace of Faith. Extra health. Well, I mean, I guess give that to the, warrior? Or arguably she can defend herself and we should give it to someone else? He deserves to wear it himself. He won it. He finished scouting here. Build a station to earn resources. Was I supposed to be doing that here? I wasn't, right? Who's good at building stations? I see. Heartwoods, hides and spell threads. Yeah, okay. So you spend 1 legacy point and some time to get like income per chapter, basically. It seems obviously good to do. I don't think any... Who's good at building this stuff, I wonder. I also don't know what I need. Like, heartwood goes in everything. Everything's made of wood. None of them are especially good at it. It's going to cost him 40 days. That seems good. I'll give the others time to catch up with him. Oh, we're attacking. I was thinking I might break before the attack happened, but here we are. Cree! When we fight. Okay, we're hearing spooky screeching noises. And wind? Maybe what we're hearing is the wind. Just wanted to give it a moment. It was an owl. Gusts rise against them in cold complaint. And the quiet between gusts is gnawed at by night things. The wind. Yeah? Why'd we come alone? Kind of dumb, huh? Oh, are we getting ambushed? No, we're fighting. Lots of spooky noises. Someone laughing? They're laughing. Why? Okay, just the noises? Okay, we're good now. Let's keep moving. Has to be something pretty bad to get us down. Fortitude and stoicism. Nothing's managed it so far. Or courage and cunning. Huh. I don't know what cunning is. I don't really know what any of this stuff is. Let's go with fortitude and stoicism. Take a patient approach when we're facing a level 4 enemy for the first time. They get extra armor and 2 hit points. Oh, we've had fortitude before. I just forgot that that's what it was called. So 4 enemies this time. Really could use some more friends, I gotta say. Okay, map goes to up there. Do I want to be here, or I guess so. Oh, and I want to consider which weapon we're using. So if I swap weapons, what do I have right now, actually? This is her spear. If she guardians, yeah, she actually can reach stuff 2 away. That's kind of nice. Rocks have 4 range. Has 5 range. Doesn't have great line of sight, though. Who knows? Boy, he hasn't gotten much use out of his tree shit, has he? This way we set up a good screen to interfuse from either angle to get a better flank, I guess. Hello, chaps. Annoying. Can we hit anything? No, it's all... Oh, wow, I can. This is like an explosive thing. Sorry, tell me about this again? Great. 3 to 5 damage in a big old pile, huh? Seems nice. Can even reach around the corner, apparently. Let's aim up here, just in case this counts as attacking it from above. We can get a flank that way. Now, can I tell? No, they've both clearly got arrows stating they were attacked from here. So I think she's just going to charge. Kill off one of the... Oh, wait, can she kill one? 6 damage. Yeah, she could kill either of them. Great. As long as we guarantee the flank. Or guarantee the hit with a flank. So, like, standing here... Or even here, right? Oh, look, it draws a little icon saying you could get a flank this way. Nice. So I don't get a flank on... Wait, do I? Huh, okay. Whatever. Oh, yeah, okay. So I want to stand here. I don't want to explore any new terrain. Because it would reveal new enemies. I just want to stab this guy. And hopefully this row attacks her, but maybe it doesn't. Alarm? Huh. Oh, wait. He has a cat! That's why this thing took damage in that earlier fight that I was confused about. The first enemy to enter adjacency each turn will take 2 shred or 1 damage. Huh. His cat is attacking stuff now. Fascinating. Well, that means we don't even have to attack this guy, right? We can just, like, leave, and when he gets adjacent to me, he'll die? No, he has 3 health. I know you can see it in these little bars here, but they're just kind of small, and I don't always notice them. He has 0 out of 1 armor. I guess armor is the thing on the right? Yes, and this is warding. Okay. What? It didn't enter adjacency, it was already adjacent. I guess this includes my turns? It's kind of a shocker. Does that mean if I walked away, he would then... Shy would swipe again? Huh. Her thing, we didn't take the one that lets it last for multiple turns, right? Yeah. I don't know what we did give her. Wait, what did she take with her last level up? I don't see it listed here. Weird. Let's just get out of this lamp. Doesn't look like it's gonna be more fighting this far south anytime soon. Uh-oh. Maybe... I forgot he's so shit at attacking? I mean, what do you expect, right? But... it zoomed in on the door there for some reason. Obviously that's where we're supposed to go next, but like, did an enemy suddenly get close to the door or something? Or what? Ah, they're attacking it. Alarm. I don't know what alarm does. Weird. There's really no cover anywhere, huh? Oh, I gave her backslam. That's what it was. I should probably be using that, maybe? I don't think any of this can reach it where it currently is, so I want to grab stuff that's going to be useful later once we actually get it. Let's take this vine wrench, that might do something. And, I don't know, steel fire might be handy, decent range. Oh yeah, I could put a fire in his way. I don't think that's that great an idea. Is it? Says you can put this... I don't know, I guess it would be nice to learn how this works. I assume he would path around it, though. God, they're so smart. Okay, he almost died. It's a good thing we got all this fortitude bonuses and stuff. What the hell? Yeah, I think I'll stay where I am and Vine... No. Since Vine Wrench is pinning you, in case you somehow don't die, which is possible, right? I want him out of range so that this thing can't get to him. Select the target tile? Okay, I don't understand. Try again? To grab a foe and drag them to a specified tile, dealing damage and pinning them. So it doesn't just pin them, you put them somewhere and then pin them in addition to all this damage. That's pretty cool. Well, in that case... why don't you go, like... trying to see where I could get a flank. Here? No, she can't attack 2 tiles diagonally. I guess here's probably okay. That guy's annoying. I don't know. I kind of want to be behind cover for that. Oh, I don't have to, because she's got her fancy, untouchable ability. So I can actually quite safely just come up here. Get the guaranteed flanking kill here. Don't think I want to do this. I don't want to move it, do I? I could. But I'd rather save it to like 1-2 punch this guy. Man, I really got to be careful about exposing my Mystic. The enemies are better at finding attack angles than I am. I think he keeps getting endangered. Alright, in you go, kiddo. Oh, wow, really? She can knock him in a wild... Okay. She doesn't have to knock him, like, in the direction she's attacking. She could knock him here. As a swift action? That's crazy. She can flank herself. Dodged? I thought I was supposed to get a guaranteed hit. This is a scam. I'm getting scammed. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything, huh? Oh, maybe this cover was an issue somehow? I don't know. I don't really want to move him any further forward. He's just at too much risk of death. Does this do something helpful somehow? I don't think so. So what happens if you light a lamp? That's a thing you can do, right? No. I thought somehow that... sages were able to do that. What did I just do? So apparently she can't flank with herself. Let's go for this because it's a blind, so it guarantees the next attack misses Oh, no, that's not what this does. It sets him on fire? Okay, good. It worked. But Gary had a bit of a close call. Necklace of Courage, some block. I don't know, give it to Gary, I guess. Since he's braver than he should be. Look, he's got a cat! And a spoon with that little amulet or whatever it is. In our wake. Someday people will move back to Nalandra Mine. The Gorgon slime will run off into the rivers and back to the sea. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young men will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Old men will trade in iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. You seem quite keen on it all, thinking of staying. It's too late for me. Adventure's been stirred into my blood. The best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. Calamities. Yeah, so we've got another... We captured another site. And he's, like, wounded, right? There's, like... Oh, it's a stat that's, like, how do I... click... How do I look at this person? Here. Oh, now it tells you. Instantly summon Gary or an ally to a space next to an interfused tree. I see. So I can use trees as teleport points. Got it. He's close to leveling, but what I wanted to know was 1 health every 3 to 6 days, and he's based on his human and his upbringing because he's a farmer. Oh man, hers is crazy. Look at her. Okay. Anyway. So in principle, he's down 3 health, right? It's a little hard for me to see that, but I guess it should be on the stats page as well, and I just didn't notice. Yeah, 2 out of 5. So in 9 to 18 days, he'll be at full health again. That's lovely. Okay, well he'll spend that time working on the mine, but securing the site. But I got to go. Or I don't have to go, but I choose to end the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.